Hey everyone, Felix from Nintendo Life here, and today we're here to review for you Red Dead Redemption Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. And as you've probably seen in the thumbnail and title, this won't be a full-fledged review of Red Dead Redemption. No, this is a mini review of how it now runs on Switch 2 with the new free update. This review was written by the stupendous PJ O'Reilly and has been adapted into this video by me. The first time we played Red Dead Redemption was, of course, the day it launched. 2010 really doesn't seem all that long ago at all, but there was a level of expectation and excitement to those opening moments in Rockstar's utterly Wild West that we do feel we haven't experienced in a very long time indeed. There was an excitement in the air, and we gawped in amazement at this incredible recreation of a lost world. Do games still drop jaws in the same way that a big Rockstar joint used to back in the day? As the camera settled on John Marston aboard the game's opening train ride, as we started to get a gauge of just how no-holds-barred and authentic this particular cowboy adventure was going to be, there was an air of something special, of a game that might just be everything we'd wanted and more besides. And it was. We reviewed Red Dead Redemption on Switch for its 2023 release, so check that out for a full run-through of the finer details of the game itself. However, we only gave the game 8 out of 10, which may seem odd given all the gliding of its lily we've just done before this very paragraph. But a lack of multiplayer alongside a lack of polish overall meant it had to go down as a bare-bones port for an expensive price. Still amazing in its narrative and gameplay, but in need of TLC. It was eminently playable and already looked nice though, so you were in safe if unspectacular hands on Switch. This Switch 2 update on paper gives us the basics and no more. Oh, you've given it more resolution, have you? Increased the frame rate? Well done. But wait, we've also got mouse controls for fine aiming, and they feel really good. Also, and as expected as resolution and frame rate increases are nowadays, goodness, it really does look and feel very nice indeed. Have we ever played this game in 60 FPS before? We're beginning to wonder, because we're sure that it's never played this nicely. So many moments in this game is just a lot more magical when you can see the very dust in the air, the shimmering heat haze in the distance now as clear as day thanks to the pristine visuals. HDR is really helping to make things pop in comparison to the older port, that's for sure. Yes, there is still no multiplayer, but it now feels as though the game is being presented on a Nintendo console in a manner befitting such an epic slice of gaming history. With slick controls, DLSS, HDR, volumetric effects, options to personalize mouse mode, 60 FPS that feels flawless, and a resolution bump that got it looking proper sharp, this is a gem that still feels modern, immediate, and relentlessly replayable on Switch 2. Now that is what we like to see. We here at Nintendo Life give Red Dead Redemption Nintendo Switch 2 Edition a 9 out of 10. And now with the review done, it's time for Felix's personal thoughts. I played around 5 hours when Red Dead Redemption came out on Switch 1, and I was honestly really impressed of how great it looked on that system. But now that it's come to Switch 2, I'm blown away just again. The upgrade is staggering, and I will just say that mouse mode on Switch 2, it's a game changer. Sure, you can just play it on a computer, but being able to seamlessly change between controller and mouse is just fantastic, especially for a game like this. For example, I really enjoy using a controller when I'm walking around or riding a horse, but when I get into a gunfight, it's so much better with a mouse in my opinion. So being able to just seamlessly put your Joy-Con down on a couch while you're playing on the TV, it doesn't get better than that. I mean, it is still an old game, and personally, it is a bit hard going back to because of the visuals, but you do very quickly get used to it. And I do think that I'm going to see this game to its end here on Switch 2. The fact that this whole upgrade is free if you already bought the game on Switch, Nintendo. Take notes. But that was everything. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Felix from Nintendo Life,